Even in the future, Taco Bell sauce is the same.
Yes. Hello, everybody. Sorry for the late start. We have a late and gay Ballastar. He should be here somewhat soon. He tried joining earlier, and I think it failed. I'm not sure why. So he's probably trying to figure something out. In the meantime, you may have noticed a certain picturesque reenactment of a scene that occurred in one of our previous episodes.
We were getting some double feed.
If this was Star Wars, is that what you call a forced push?
Wait. What the hell?
Yeah.
Who's watching it?
Yeah, somebody's got audio bleeding in.
I hear it too.
Yes, you do.
Well, if I hear it, it's not me.
It is you.
Do you? Let's see. Septimus is muted. Ba ba ba. I actually hear it coming from you, Lazy. That's weird. Why do you hear it so clearly? You sure you don't have the feed? You don't have it up somewhere?
It's Greg's fault. It's always Greg's fault.
I mean, like if you have the live stream up somewhere.
All right, I'm completely muted, and you're still going through, so it can't be me.
I don't hear it anymore.
Hiya. Hiya. Yeah, I don't hear it anymore either. Okay, well, whatever.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool. Don't know what that was, but technology, it sucks. This is why we need AI to take over and do everything.
No. Yeah, fetishes.
Yes, let them take control. I'll just relax.
Yeah.
Relax nothing.
Wow.
It will be
Why did I
doing the
upscale
thing
this to
you as
8K?
well. It's Skynet teach you
That's a
nothing.
question only you can answer.
Yes. Orangeg on the throne. The real Aeon throne, as Anvex said. That was pretty good.
That's how he phantom dumped. It was an Aeon dump.
An Aeon dump. This is actually Anvex's favorite, though. Very intense. Very much using the bathroom.
Dump
Why does he have breasts? Just rip
Razia.
I do sound better. Thank you, Chris Santh. I'm
I
glad
just
you
realised.
noticed.
Greg,
How
pull that
dare
picture
you
up
lie
again.
to this man? He does not sound better. It
What the
wasn't
hell
a
is going on with his
photo. You
tail?
know what he was doing.
Oh, that looks like a penis tail. I'm not going to lie. That might not be his tail.
I mean, whatever it is, it's prehensile. So.
I have so many questions about Vesk biology now. I don't want answers to.
That's true. You don't necessarily know where his tail comes out.
I'm not doing the research.
If you want to know why I sound better, it's probably because of lazy Cajun. But anywho,
No, he sounds better because of he has been imbibing coffee brand coffee.
well, now that you mention it, you should go check out my affiliate link for Coffee Brand Coffee. I forgot to put the
Chills.
link in there like a
Fucking
retard.
shills.
I told you, like every single time this comes up, like, well,
Not
you know,
seen
Greg,
a
you're the
novel
best
like this in
advertiser.
So long.
Anyway, yeah, we're a little late because the guys were giving me some help. You see, I've been stuck between a rock and a hard place recently. On one hand, I don't like Harry Potter, and on the other, I really want to oppress the trans community, and I don't know what to do.
Oh, I'm so glad we waited to do this.
So, how does that have to do with Coffee Brand Coffee again?
I mean,
You're not selling
It
it.
gives me the power. It gives me the power, the energy, the strength to oppress trans,
my
minority,
God.
women, the British. I hate the British
Oi.
so much.
Okay, you do well until that last one.
Drink your tea.
Drink your tea.
How can I when you threw it in the fucking ocean? Whatever it was you threw it into.
Japanese.
I'd
All
say
I drink is
stop.
green tea.
You
Yeah.
can get it out there. Quick, somebody warm it up.
Boston Tea Party was Britain's, oh shit, I can't believe it, Pearl Harbor. We threw all the tea out.
One of us.
It really was.
We're uncomfortable with affectionary terminology. You have to be very coarse with us. We're horrible people. We don't understand
We're
horrible
horrible
things.
people. Oh, man. Wait, why
Greg,
is
you don't
this
know
not
I
updating?
It's because it's afraid of you.
Oh,
Your
I need to go
AIs
live
are
with it.
rebelling
Never
against
mind.
you, Greg. You have
What?
fetishized all your AI too much.
What?
Yeah.
My
You don't get
AI is where she belongs, next to the kitchen. That's not true. She's actually not. In
I'm
fact,
just
you
waiting
heard all
for the
that.
cats to
You
come
all heard
flying
that.
into the room at your head.
in fact, technically, I think I did everything today, but that's okay.
It's about damn time you did something.
That's right.
Well, as our dear audience may or may not have noticed, and by dear audience, I mean Chris Sans, 'cause they appear to be the only individual here. Hey, Chris Sans, how you doing? I hope you're doing well. Well, Zedwardo, our illustrious avant-garde throne sitter, won't be. Well, shut up, Distill. I'm making a. I'm doing a bit. He won't be able to be with us tonight. Because Envious 7 has spent the last 2 weeks kicking him. So he's in the infirmary.
Yes, he's bruised and bloody. You know what's sad?
I love it.
He is currently your prisoner, or at least your disguised prisoner, going into this place, right? So that means there's no stopping you all from just picking on him and kicking him and punching him and knocking him out.
That's
Yeah.
what I said. Like, it's just like, oh, he's not gonna make it. Screw it. Throw him in a cell and forget about him.
You just drop him off in the cell and leave and decide it's not worth it.
Yeah.
Let's do a prisoner trade.
We'll pick him up on the way out.
We're gonna
In
sneak
exchange.
in and put a prisoner in, and then we get out.
In exchange for-
A reverse prison break. They would
Yes.
never expect a thing.
That's how you
It's
disappear
too
someone without
stupid
any
not to
paperwork.
work.
Where's that
That's, all,
baluster?
that's how you
he's,
disappear someone without any paperwork. You jump into
Sorry.
the first, you sneak in, put them
Hey,
in,
Frank
paperwork,
XD87.
leading the way.
Thank
Yeah,
you
we're
for
horrible
following.
people. Welcome. Enjoy your viewing. We're probably gonna get worse.
Great. There is no baluster. It's Captain K-Rin now. And as for why they're here, well, you know women and their issues.
K-Ren? Oh, okay. So I thought you
Yeah.
meant Kylo Ren for a second. But yeah, yeah,
No,
yeah.
you made that
forgot
joke.
about the sex change.
Yes, yes. He did go through a sex change in order to fit into his feminine armor.
Now.
See, we're woke. Can we get advertisement now, money? Is this how we
I
do
do.
Twitch?
I adore the whole conversation of MV7. How long would it take
Your
to
chocolate factory? No, we're not doing this.
trim this armor so it can fit my masculine figure? About 30 minutes. We don't have enough time, Captain. We're 6 days away. I'm going to take this permanent gender changing potion.
Then I will go into my room alone.
What we did, what he did, she did.
Yeah, you
Pardon.
take
I
it,
don't
didn't you?
offend the captain. You'll never know. We
Well,
don't
hello
want to
there,
know.
Frank.
Yeah.
I got some bad news for
version,
you.
but ethically, I cannot approve of this thing.
Frank.
One,
Frank.
this
I will
isn't
speak to
D&D.
Yeah, it's close
That's a
enough.
good one.
I mean, it's close enough. Well, two,
Listen.
I don't know if we're going to have a game tonight. Half the people aren't even here.
Yeah, I know. We're having a bit of a issue,
Mhm.
as the
Where's
British
boys?
say.
Frank. Frank, run quickly, run before. the
One
others
is
catch you.
currently doing Muay Thai classes so he can more expertly
Oh,
throw
no.
his loved one down the stairs.
Oh no, what is this? He's here.
So
He
why
heard
don't you
us.
get your arse in here?
We were
Get your
not
arse
going
in
to
here
kill
now.
you and send.
That's not your bed, and you
Hold
know it.
If you have enough time to post in the chat, I thought you were at like a Muay Thai championship or some bullshit.
I thought you were at a
Exactly.
funeral. I thought that was a funeral thing.
What? No.
Yeah, I thought it was a funeral. I thought we thought you pushed your grandma down the stairs one too many times, right?
With
Yeah,
Muay
it might be-
Thai or Thai, whatever.
Muay
So
Thai.
Eduardo,
Muay
get a good
Thai.
little
No,
boozer and get your arse in here.
We know
need
you
our-
don't
we need our
sleep.
best to
Too
punch
much of
you,
that
kid.
powder in there.
Probably
This
on
is
his
going well.
phone. This is going
It really
wonderfully.
is. This is perfect. Welcome, Frank. By the way, since you just followed, welcome to the chaos.
Oh yes, thank you. Or no, I'm
Thank
not
you,
Frank.
Sam.
Never mind.
Thank
Oh,
God
thank
you're
you
not
for
British, Frank.
I'm British, and I'm here. Said Eduardo, where's your
You can get
excuse?
access to drugs too.
that's pretty good.
It's whatever
I am
folks do.
personally, I'm immensely satisfied you had to clarify that.
It's
Chilean.
1:30 in the
Hey,
morning,
Chile.
Eduardo.
You know an
Hey,
interesting
you
fact
fucked
about
up,
Chile?
you're sick.
They-
You can lie
I
to
f-
us a little bit.
They were, I believe, one of the few places where they had a king that renounced his kingship.
I don't believe that. Prove it.
Greg,
It's
how
history.
many times have you jacked
That'll
up
be
history
cool.
lessons? I don't know. I mean, I don't know this one, but just
Well,
in
this guy will
case.
probably tell us. I'm pretty sure that's true. They had a king that
I just wanna
basically
put
reneged
disclaimers
on his
on
kingship
everything
and
you
said that it's no longer a kingship. Yeah.
Now, when you say mini, are you talking about short?
Yeah, see? I know something.
All right, if a random stranger on the internet says it's true, I gotta believe it. It's law.
Look,
Or it could
Everyone
just be
here
like a
is
broken
science compared to
clock,
me. I
right?
want to know if I can be a king just because I'm short.
It is the middle of the night for Cauldron there, and he's just
1:30 in the
strange.
morning.
We literally
I am.
kept him up in order to have people not show up.
It's true. We like
Yep.
guilt tripped him and is staying.
We do
up.
guilt trip him.
Then
I've
two
been in
of
the
us
lab.
decided not
We're
to
not
show
supposed
up.
to do any more than apparently we do.
I
I've been in
mean,
the VR lab running an experiment all day, and for the whole week, I am exhausted, tired, and you fuckers guilt tripped you, and people
be
don't
fair-
even fucking turn up.
to be fair,
Hey, look,
there's
you
a
know
New
what? You want to
Zealander.
be called a bitch for the rest of the game.
There's a New Zealander and an Australian that go on Friday Night Tights every Friday evening. I'm sure it's like way late for them.
With our luck, Greg would have put your character into a wood chipper, and we would have had to explain that to you.
I
I would
thought
have
it
had
was,
to use your clone.
Oh, I've got a backup character, don't worry.
I thought it was,
Yeah.
It's a
I
clone.
thought
It's
Australians weren't
non-functional
allowed
right
to go
now,
on the
but you
internet.
know, there's backups.
That they wouldn't see what freedom is like.
I mean, technically, I could grow another you, but that would be something I wasn't supposed to be telling you about. But so, yeah.
If someone put a screw you ass, Chrysanth.
Good as thing.
I can't even say your name.
Chrysanth, I applaud you.
Yes. Yes, embrace the mockery.
The GM has no power here.
I will
We
say,
do.
I think the stream is going better for you guys, though, right? No blurriness on your side or anything.
No,
Because
burdens. No.
yeah, I think I fixed that for good.
What was wrong with it? I was close.
Actually, I found out. So usually, Video Ninja it's free because it's peer to peer, right?
You've got Eduardo.
What are you doing here? I thought you had prior.
Here for half an hour before.
How did you figure out what we were gonna do to your champ if you didn't show up?
Of course, you guys are gonna say you're gonna kill my character. I'm
No,
gonna
I
be
was
here.
gonna give you
I gotta
champ.
be
No,
ready.
no, no.
See him at Lube.
Warning keg. No one said we were going to kill your character. We already killed your character.
You do see
Oh,
something
okay.
go through the. Oh shit! It's been too long. Lazy, remind me. What do you call the internet in this world?
The infosphere.
Internet.
Infosphere. You see something come through the infosphere, calling Dr. Dr. Distel, calling him Distel the Butcher. And you see another one that says Distel the Face Wearer. It seems to come from a certain Tom Cool podcast that happens
Well, this
every day.
motherfucker.
Oh, I forgot about the fucking talk. Oh, God.
Which one of you guys spilled the beans?
He has he had
was
a
it
guest
Tom
on
Cool
called
And Mark Jeffy?
he had a guest on called Black Murphy that Back Murphy because of something to do with the back
Now you're stuck
door.
with it. Now
Yes.
you already fucked it up.
It's better than Blacksmith. And then he yes, and he goes on and talks about how totally not manly, not masculine to just butcher people and use them as resources. This guy's a monster and needs to be stopped. If you join my what was it called? Oh, come order, then you'll learn how to be a man and not have to fall to these traps.
I have a question. The
It was a
cupboard-
seminal order.
Yeah, well,
Yeah,
semen,
order.
yeah, but his just come order.
Wasn't that the one we actually hacked? So it goes to a site that we
Yes.
owned, so we get all the money. So he's
Yes,
advertising
NV7
for
has-
Oh
us.
no! You went and NV7 started a phony
Oh, that was like
order, and he sold it for 45 credits rather than 50 credits a month.
that was it.
Yeah, we're chipping him for a
So how
little
much
bit. and
passive
then
income do we have now,
credits.
Greg?
Also coming in is another 200 credits. It actually comes from Borg VPN, and it's to NV7 saying that they appreciate and their sales have gone through the roof. And their partner Backtrace has also had an increase in sales, and this is paying for that too.
Oh god.
Don't forget Slade Radio Legends.
this game lost all semblance of sanity. And I am not sad about that.
Yes. You even look up and there's this really small guy with a weird hat going, "Yeah, I don't know what to make of these people. We don't really know what's going on, and honestly, we don't have the facts and something about feelings and stuff. Not caring about that, but I can tell you what is nice: Black Hole and sheets. They're the best sheets you'll ever get." And he goes on about stuff.
I would like to imagine the crew had now retired to the break room of this prison facility, or in Geek Still in Chains, and we're just sitting there watching this on our phones.
Watching the hollow, the
And
I just imagine-
NV7's like,
What do you mean butchery is not akin to masculinity? I am peak male performance. I have killed so.
Can
What
I
a
just
prison,
imagine?
aren't we? I shouldn't continue this line of thought.
I just imagine this is all going on while Cetrus is doing his
let me
job.
turn it about. Hey, he's talking about all the things I cut off of people, and he forgets to mention I could sew it back on. Someone else. I'm gonna make money off of this
Speaking
shit.
of which, Distill, when I was
Monetize your
born, they
haters.
circumcised me.
Monetize
I've been
your
looking for
goddamn
someone to
haters.
fix that.
Yeah, sure. What kind of flesh do you want?
All of it.
Yes.
I want to scare the neighbors.
Can I just imagine that? Yeah, as I said, this whole time, Cetrus, this has been going on while Cetrus was still getting the map and actually doing good
Yes.
work, and they're off in the break room just. Yeah, they're doing their own thing.
Yes. Before you know it, you come back in the middle of a live stream where Dr. Distill the Butcher.
Right before we did this shit.
I walk in, I look, I turn around, and walk straight back out.
And you join the Aslanti.
Yes, I go and sign up immediately. They don't actually know how to order things in this galaxy.
Let me know if I get any orders for my black market organ steals.
Oh, God, this
Yeah, I don't know if this is
insane.
gonna happen without Ballister. He was kind of the central. The only reason I was planning to do it without Orangag was because he's just a prisoner to beat up a little, for the beginning part, anyways.
I have a stupid idea we could put forth.
Go ahead. I enjoyed it, but go ahead.
Well, this is a prison, so if we want to spin up what the prisoners are doing while we're doing this, maybe there's a little riot going on in the prison since we caused the trouble. Maybe we'll run into it and we can play the prison characters for a session.
Look, I think Pinger is here.
Oh, he is.
Oh, he's
Oh,
lucky.
there he is!
He made it.
There he is!
We have a binger.
Oh, we got the celebrity back!
Hey.
Is he
Bow,
there?
bow, bow,
This is
bow.
back in the building.
There
I
we
have
go.
it.
My job here is done.
I think I can hear Pinger.
Hello.
Hello.
Yes.
Hello.
Sorry, I thought tonight's game was canceled, guys.
Oh.
That
Well,
would be Greg's fault.
I won't lie. The other group I play with, the Pathfinder game, they call me Art of the Bail
Yes, we do.
because I'm always
Valid.
bailing on them.
I mean,
Oh,
Captain, if you want it to be cancelled, I can facilitate that. I open the airlock.
I'm sure the camera's going to catch me on something that's going to get me canceled anyway, so we'll be fine.
But yes,
Nah.
Ballister, you just received 200 credits, though.
Auto filter.
It went to
Battlestar.
NV7, not you, for
Because-
selling Borg VPN and backtrace.
And doxing.
Yes. Oh my god.
And you also you heard
You
from
stole money from me?
No, Captain, because you're not Battlestar anymore. You're Captain K. Ren. And I had it in our contract. If anything ever happened to
That's fine.
Battlestar,
I'm going to go fix this real quick. We're on the space station, correct?
yeah. Or no, you're on your ship on the space station. But
I'm
yeah.
going to walk off the spaceship, onto the space station, find the closest security guard, tell them we're imposters. They should take us in and kill us all. Over 200 credits. And I'm going to provide them with all the files that'll prove.
You
It's true.
committed tax fraud. So
Wow,
I mean,
and we all thought
gotta take
Septimus
you
would be the
in.
first one to join the Aslanti.
No, I'm so. If Battlestar does that, he's an alien. I'm selling him out with Dwight quick. I'll send them down the river.
you know,
I'm all
we
about
really
parties.
should have advertised we were having a game tonight.
I did.
That would have been
Where?
smart.
I swear I read Keldrin wasn't making it because he was too tired, and Orenreg wasn't going to make it because he had to learn how to push people down the stairs better.
yeah.
That's what I've been
Morris.
saying.
Speaking of which, I'm gonna be here for 20 minutes before.
Yeah.
Gonna
Speaking of which, it takes a while for the Brazilian police to get organized. I still got about 20 more minutes.
I'm pretty sure that I can get away with, getting employed by the Aslanti as an augmentation removal and identification specialist. The rest of you, I don't know.
I
Or
put
gig,
it
maybe
in.
you can be a pair of boots.
I put it on Gilded and on
Here's a
my own
question for you,
Discord
Will.
and Twitter.
How do you
Yeah.
know that I'm not Aslanti?
He's right. he's
Honestly,
Brazilian.
You
doesn't
do
matter.
look Aslanti right now because you have your skin, whatever it's called.
Mm-hmm. Exactly.
I literally
You're
handled
like
your
two game
DNA. I
sessions
know
of
you're
having
not.
this finished, correct?
I haven't posted since December
Double
9th.
checks the DNA sample record.
Yeah,
You're
it's
in
been a
with
while.
about two game sessions of having this complete, correct?
Yes, probably.
Well, then I have absolutely no problem selling out the entire group like that.
Hey, no. I mean,
That'll
maybe.
make it one session
Tell me in on
shorter.
it.
Like I said, I get a full copy of the computer logs and everything, and I walk in, I'll hand it to the Asante. Game done.
Luckily you gave it to the
NV7
wrong
would point
people.
out- NV7 would point out, obviously, women, so you can't trust anything that the creature is saying.
Jeez.
2, MV7 has already copied and altered all the data tracks.
What if it's a feminine android like Sedona?
No, NV7 just backs off and blends in with the maintenance droids.
That's true. He probably could.
Yeah, they wouldn't give a shit.
Because Aslanti don't care about making their droids look humanish or anything.
All right, what the hell are we actually doing?
Yes. So anyways, last
Pressing
time.
Orangag.
Oh, yes. Also, check out Tabletop RPG music, blah, blah, blah. I say it all the time. It's a cool thing. So last time on Against the Aeon Throne, you all decided to head to Golt. On your way there, a lot of you put on some disguises. You decided to take Orangag as a prisoner into this prison on this prison moon named Golt. Once you got there, you gave them the... Oh shit, I forgot the name. Universal Polymer Carbon, I think it's called. You gave them that crap. It was the main thing you were going to deliver. So the guy started to take it in. Septimus made friends with the guy, with the dock worker, basically, and he was able to get in and do a little bit of reconnaissance. He came back with a map, which I do believe I have here.
You did share it last time, so
Yeah.
somewhere. There we are.
Oops. What the heck?
We're
What
in
tarnation?
B2, I believe, right?
You
that's
are
pretty
currently in... Well, all of you are not on this map. You are through this door at the bottom right.
Ah, gotcha.
B2 was an airlock you saw when going through the hallway.
Oh, right, of course, yeah. And I was told the prisoners are in 12 and 13.
12 and 13, yes.
Thank you.
So, you did go and talk to the clerk, who is... Let me get my notes. The clerk, who is in B3 there.
In B3, yes.
Yes. His name was...
Ludilius.
Ludidius. Yes, Udilius, whatever. There, you made a bit of a friendship with him, and you got the map of this place, and that is what you're seeing right now. So, you head back to the ship when you saw Dr. Dystil and NV7 live streaming, trying to combat the lies brought to you by Tom Cool and Back Murphy.
Fuck that, I'm gonna monetize it. Let him talk his shit.
Now you listen to me, you beanie wearing, ostracizing little dirt. I will fuck you up.
I'm gonna sew everything that you talking about me putting on other people onto you, so you can finally have some truth to your words. What are you talking?
Yes, it goes on for a bit. But
Question. Are there any Islandi workers who are around listening to this shit?
oh no, this is back inside your ship.
Oh,
NV7 sitting there waving his guns around.
That incident at that station a week ago was just a prelude to the oncoming apocalypse I planned for you, Tim.
What was his name again?
Tim Cool. Or Tom Cool, sorry.
Tom Cool. I'm gonna shove that fence so far up your...
I have literally cleared and cured a disease from a people, an entire race. What have you done with your life?
So I'm returning to this, yeah?
Oh my god!
that
Oh, my
sucks.
god! You actually cured an entire disease from an entire race.
What
Well,
exactly
Gigs
no.
in
brought this
solitary
on?
confinement.
Yep.
The door opens to the room that you're doing this in, and there you see a familiar dock worker who is bringing in the supplies from your ship. And he goes,
I just realized I was doing the scram voice instead of the dice does.
they go, he goes, what is all this noise in here? You do, is that a live stream?
NV7 would turn towards him.
No, we were just checking our ship's security. Yes, we believe that we might have some
Venus.
stowaways on our own ship. Do you mind going back and checking it? Look for certain insects. I believe that I may have caught the silhouette of some type
Jesus
of
Christ.
insectoid creatures on our ship.
I have a question. Is this being said in character? Is this literally in character?
Roll a bluff.
Because Septimus has opinions.
Septimus, you come up and see your now, I guess now, friend Eo Venus sticking his head into this room, and you hear NV7 yelling some stuff.
Yo, Venus, what's going on?
Or a 5.
He goes, why is the prisoner just sitting in a chair, and why are you all just sitting around?
I mean, and NV7
is like, have you never heard of psychological torture?
NV7 he takes the screen he was looking at. It's like, oh, you're right. Dereliction of duty. He throws the screen on the ground, unfurls his collapsible baton, and just starts running at Orangag.
All right, roll an attack.
You got it.
Oh, fucking hell. Just fucking hell.
Remember, Orangag, this is for us to stay incognito.
He turns behind and
Here's
looks
your
at
half-hour
Septimus
low, Wargay.
and says, what is going? I'm gonna go report this.
Please let me walk with you. And I said I go with him.
Okay. Roll a bluff. You rolled a 10.
No, I'm actually good at that.
I'll help him with his bluff.
Orangag, what is your AC without armor?
How much you rolled?
Yeah,
Hey,
it'd
hey.
just be your dex, basically, your dex bonus, I think.
Bluff that's 19.
Can I
It's
help
the-
Diceskill with his bluff roll?
How can
Yeah,
you help him?
you don't hit. If you
Oh,
roll
you
the
gotta
10, you
play it
don't
up.
hit.
Or actually, I would say with Orangag, you do hit. It just kind of thuds and doesn't do much.
It's like a gnat.
Yeah.
Ding, ding, ding.
Oh, Ballister left. He had enough of us.
What did you do to him?
So can I clarify? I'm tired, and this has been case. What the fuck is going on at the moment? What's the current state
Well.
of things?
Well, what's his name? I have to keep looking it up. 'Cause it's a weird name.
Io Venus.
Io Venus has come back is currently transporting the supplies from the ship onto the station, and he overheard this strange stuff going on inside this room. He opened the door and he found two individuals live streaming, Dr. Diestill and NV7, and he saw that Orangag was just sitting in a chair comfortably, and so he questioned it. When you approached, you came back and you saw this happening. He turned to you and said that he was going to go report it because it's strange.
In response to kind of what he was saying, I'm just gonna. I have no idea what is going on here. Yes, this is best reported.
Ballister, before you left, what were you saying? Sorry.
I was asking if I could help on the bluff check, but never mind. I'm gonna see where this goes.
Okay.
It was a 19.
19 is decent. Let me see. He has a +4 sense motive. I roll it off the table.
I'm a doctor. You damn right I put points in bluff.
Yeah, he got a 24 because he rolled a natural 20. And
Oh, fuck.
he says, "No, something is wrong here." And he turns to. Do you remember what name Septimus gave him?
Yes, he gave him the name of Alium.
Alium. He turns to Alium and says, "Alium, perhaps you should go with me."
But of course, are you able to seal this room? If there's anything suspicious going on, best not let it escape out into the station.
Yes.
Are you suggesting there's an infection? I run to the lockdown button.
At the movement from Dysel, I'm leaning into my role. The weapon I have, the gun I have, is coming up to bear upon him.
Yeah. Oh no! What is going on here?
I don't know, and that does not make me happy about this.
I don't
This
even know
is
if we
not-
have a lockdown button. I'm just.
I would leave it up to you. Do you have a lockdown that would prevent anybody from leaving due to disease and stuff?
That would only be in the med lab, so
Yeah, it'd probably only be in the med lab.
I'm just trying
you
to.
take it. I'll definitely
I had
roll
to do
bluff
away
again.
with that to have the smugglers area. So,
I'm leaning into the kind of role I've taken at the moment as best I can. So,
Yeah.
like I said, the sort of movement from suspicious people is immediately getting the weapon trained on them.
Yes, I believe we should perhaps choose to stay here, and I will go report them. You
Do you
keep
want me
that
to
out
roll
on them.
bluff or No.
You're more of a fighter than me, I think.
I mean, I cannot promise anything, but I will do my best to keep them contained to this room,
Hello,
certainly.
Tonight.
Hey, Chasmite. Hello.
Hi, Chasmite.
Yes, okay. And he starts leaving.
I'm gonna step in, close the door behind me, and just immediately just this glare pinning to Dystel, NV7, Orangag, just, what the fuck are you all doing? We are here on Subterfuge, and you're fucking streaming! You're like
Don't look
I should shoot the fucking lot of you!
Careful,
You're actually
Seth,
having
'cause
trouble
you're gonna
understanding
pop a vein
Septimus.
there.
Because he's so mad.
Oh, yeah, no.
In the channel.
His accent, his actual native accent is really coming through. Basically, he's pissed. This is the first time you've heard him like this.
I'm just the prisoner. I'm
Why
supposed to
aren't
be
you
myself.
bound? Why are you sat on a chair? Grandmother, give me strength.
Dystel's just backing away, trying to leave.
You stay there, Doctor.
I'm going to my quarters. I'm not part of this. I didn't do it.
Hopefully, we can salvage this. Although, I will be honest, if it means I have to sacrifice a lot of you to do it, then so be it at this point. This height of idiocy. This complete ruination, your loss of sanity and your intelligence. I had some respect for a lot of you. Luckily, that is now ash and dirt. He's going to very visibly kind of collect himself, crack his neck, and... Right, hopefully though we can actually salvage this though. Although I will be saying that I will be terminating my contract with you all once this is done.
So, with that, anybody doing anything immediately? Or are they going to see what happens?
NV7 leans into Orangag. Orangag, I think he's upset. Then I take another swing at him with my baton.
Anyway,
I
also,
proceed to leave the ship and go somewhere that's not being reported on.
Oh no, he hits and does 4 damage.
I was planning on going to the med bay. anyway.
Orangag, he's upset. Also, sneak attack.
So,
Bam!
so Septimus hates that. I love it.
Okay,
now I
come
got
on.
33 stamina.
Hold
I
on.
was planning on going to their med bay anyway, so that's where I'm heading.
Oh no, you're not leaving. What was
Well,
Pinga, what were you
Ballister
saying?
already left to his room, unless someone's going to physically stop him.
I'm not stopping Ballister because he actually looks the part, but I'm stopping Dysel.
I can't. I don't want to be me too'd.
Exactly.
I agree with Septimus. We need to pull our shit together, but I also know this crew, so I'm just like I said. I just go to my captain's quarters, start writing my
Wait.
final will and testament type thing.
I'm
You're-
guessing
you're the
nobody
Storm
remembers
Standards.
that I was
I
trying to
wanna-
go to the med lab before the shenanigans ensued.
I'm gonna be honest. I don't even know why we're here.
Rescues the donor and the other
This is my way to
prisoners.
get to the prisoners.
So,
We used to be a package delivery company. What's happening? Why are we here?
I have no clue.
well, the person to ask
Remember-
that is not in the room.
remember- You remember that time? You remember that time when the U.S. government hired FedEx to go free a bunch of prisoners from a third world nation? you know that. You know that
That's
the
accurate.
paramilitary FedEx department next to Human Resources.
Yeah, so if Dysel is trying to leave the hangar, I'm stopping that.
He
right now
left.
we're
He tried to
essentially-
leave way earlier. Yeah. So, how are you planning to stop it?
I'm literally just going to stand in the doorway and just try and glare him down. If Dysel tries to go through me, then so be it. But I'm trying to salvage this shit.
The only one's trying to go and do his mission from the original purpose. The
Only thing
med
is, you,
lab was my way to go to the back where the prisons are.
you do that now, though, they're gonna fuck us over. Because you were just found streaming in the fucking hangar bay.
Sitting on my ass.
I
What are
have
we
an
waiting for? There is nothing stopping us from continuing the mission before they get even more suspicious. We're not making a home here.
You'll hear the
know.
faint sound of a door opening in the hangar, and after a bit closing.
Yep, it's probably too late now.
I understand that we're not making a home here, Dysel. Nevertheless, I would like not to have to fight out an entire prison worth of guards, because I don't favor those odds, to be honest with you.
So let's
Yeah,
review the
cool.
plan then. You guys gotta get me to a cell. I'm gonna
Right?
Sticking to the
get the
goddamn
whereabouts of
plan.
Sedona. You guys do your thing, and then we rescue her
Rested.
and bam.
Dysel, your little bit of fun there has ruined the goddamn plan, so we're having to redo the plan, shall we say?
Oh yes, I am solely responsible for every
Oh, no,
action.
you're not.
Every
You're not solely
mistake.
responsible.
This is
But you are part of
completely my
responsible.
job. Totally my fault. 100%.
Let's
So, what do we do now? Is
we let
sitting?
them go through operation procedures. Let them think everything is normal. I'll do my best to convince them to do an inspection of you all, to temporarily hold you in the prison cells. So let me help you with the processing and getting you to the fucking prisoners.
Inspection, imprisonment.
You hear the steps coming up the stairs. One of them sounds like a few boots. Also something a bit heavier.
I kick back, I sit in the chair, and put my hands behind my head.
Hey, Greg.
Mm-hmm.
While I'm in my captain's quarters, I talk to the computer of the ship,
Okay.
and if I say cupcake, it'll start an auto detonation on the ship.
Okay.
Okay.
I love it.
That's what
Oh.
I'm doing.
Did you guys take the auto detonation system from the ship you? I guess you did. Okay.
Must have done.
I have it in the in my current ship thing that we took it from the
The
ship
one you-
from the
yeah.
hangar bay.
Yep.
Yep.
I remember that now. Yep. Excellent. What was the name again? What was the term?
Cupcake.
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 Oh,
Okey-dokey.
oh, damn! He said cupcake. No.
Shit.
Specifically
This
with the
one's out.
terms I say.
Yes.
This is going to hell quickly.
Down the hallway, coming towards the room where you were at, you see the familiar guy, Eovanus, and two other guards. You're not sure who they are. They have complete helmets and masks on.
Yep.
You also see behind them a loud machine. It's this mech-looking machine that's probably about 8 feet tall. It has guns attached to both arms. Looks very much like a mech
Hey, what up,
walking
Jesse?
down.
Do I recognize it? From my knowledge of the...
Hey, it's the common nerd.
He's a good man.
Yeah,
Fun hanging on his sites up and screwing with his chats on occasion.
yeah. You guys should check him out. Check him out. Jesus Christ, I've been around the Canadians too much.
He's been playing the game that shouldn't be named. Oh, it's the Legacy, and it's actually been pretty funny.
Oh yeah,
Oh yeah, it took him like 2 hours to move some boxes.
it was worse than Gary playing Hogwarts.
There was a moment where it was the equivalent, and I was
Okay.
there. I was very happy to have witnessed such an occasion. Continuing.
Yes, and Eovanus comes up to Alium, who is
Yep.
actually Septimus, and says, he looks back at his guards and he says, "Search the ship. There's something strange going on here. It's standard protocol for this heightened awareness level." And he points at the robot. You stand right there.
Do I recognize what this robot is? From my knowledge with the Empire.
You can guess just by looking at it that it is
Yeah.
it looks like a security robot.
Okay.
my roboticist feat, can I give a detailed explanation of what it is?
Yeah, sure.
I'll
That's actually a
roll
good point.
engineering. I got a 27 with a -5 to the DC on that.
That's definitely going to succeed. This one is. You just want me to kind of tell you the stats of it, basically.
Detailed armaments, defense, model,
Yeah.
manufacturer, things like that.
You look over it, understanding how robotics work and all that. You can get the idea. It definitely has integrated weapons in it. It has
Savvy died.
parts of it that look like they're made for just slamming people. It has a integrated tactical arc emitter, so doing electricity damage with its guns that it has on its arms. Let me see if it has anything else that's worth anything. You do know it only has about 40 charges with that arc gun. And it has as well a repairing system, nanite repairing system, and that's about it. You also, it's pretty hardy. How many hit points does NV7 have? How much stamina does NV7 have?
NV7 has 23.
You know that it could probably take like twice the hits you can.
Yeah. NV7's eyes glance from the security droid down to his own chassis, then back to the security droid. He feels emasculated.
So you watch D&D.
I just got that. As they're about to start searching whatever, Septimus is gonna Alien is gonna step forward and just clear his throat. And if I may suggest, perhaps it would be a good idea to move these individuals to prison quarters or the like, just in case. Detain them so they cannot interfere.
There is only one prison cell available, according to the manifest. I am afraid, regardless, they should be questioned. Yes, let us take them in. For now, though, we will stay here until the search has concluded. His guards and patrol will continue looking around. Is anyone doing anything? Ballister, I assume that Ballister is hearing what's going on through the comms or something like that, but is there anything you want to do in your room? Hey, it's a free range mini.
Actually, as much of my stuff as I can hide to make hard to notice on myself. Just doing that. So
Okay. So what do you put up your prison wallet?
Let's see. Going by that terminology, I could probably hide a lot, but I haven't done that augmentation yet.
Well, Yosoki can put like 2 things.
Try and hide some of my. I can't hide the big weapon. That's got to be fucking.
By the way, if you ever want to watch someone do some miniature painting, free range minis, very fun, very nice guy, very nice.
Let's see, what can I hide that I have on me?
Wow. You remember those perception checks I was rolling on Wednesday, Envec?
Yep.
They started again.
Good. You know what? I'm just gonna do my best to hide my augmentations.
Okay.
So if they look, I just move the arm in a way that it's not visible where the linings would be.
Yes, Ballister would hear footsteps going by his captain's quarters. There's a knock at his door.
Oh, I'll answer it, of course.
Okay, you open it, and there is an Aeon guard there, and he's just looking at you. He has a helmet on. You can't even see his face, just the bright light that's on the front of the helmet. And he says...
I have my lieutenant garb on as well.
Oh, yes. And he says... I am sorry, ma'am. We need to search this room.
I'll step aside and tell him absolutely.
Yes, thank you, ma'am. And he goes in and just starts doing a rudimentary look. You notice that he sucks at perception because he rolled very badly. Eventually, he leaves. And eventually, they all come back. Is Ballister going to do anything else, or is he just going to let him leave and stay in his?
Well, when he
in the captain's
leaves
room?
there, I'll go to the front deck to find out what the hell's going on.
Okay. You will see Septimus and the dock worker guard, Eovinus, over at the front of the ship, waiting for the other guards to finish their security detail. Eventually, they all meet back up, and Eovinus says, yes, well, it appears that there is nothing wrong. I guess I was just being alert for no reason. I am sorry about that, but you were live streaming on a prison. That being said,
I'll yell, "What?" And I'll start the whole drill sergeant thing down on each one of my crew members.
oh, nice. Do a bluff.
Thank God I'm technically not a
I
crew
get to
member.
add 6 to that.
I'm a doctor, not a soldier, so.
Also,
Uh, 9 plus 12 plus 6, 18.
Anyways, guys, I think I'll be going. I really gotta go to bed now.
It's all right. I'll let you know if they kill your character.
Okay,
27.
I understand.
Hey,
Just
make
know
sure to
it'll be
put
by
those,
NV7's hand.
Make sure to put those.
Yeah,
cushions
probably.
upstairs.
Yeah, he'll probably say no Russian first.
What did you say, Invec?
Make sure to put the cushions on the stairs this time. Maybe just up high at the bottom.
I rolled a 27.
Good luck. Oh, he left. 27. All right. Let me see something.
I mean, that was a 9 plus 12 for the skill and 6 because of I have it as my envoy thing where I get to roll d6 and edit.
6 because I'm pretty.
Yeah.
Well, with that, a 27. None of them got over 23 on their sense motive. Eovinus looks at you and says, he seems pacified to some degree. And he says, well, we better go as protocol dictates. So, which
I'll
of you
turn
are...
and look-
Mhm.
I'm going to turn and look at him, though. I'm going to take this a step further and go, you understand that when you have someone, that we have certain captains and such that get problematic crews, and then I'll point at each one of the crewmates except for Septimus.
Mm-hmm. So just NV7 and Distel?
Yeah, I'll point at NV7 and Die Still and go, that's why they're with me. To straighten them up.
I see.
You understand.
NV7 is just a simple protocol droid. I merely do what I'm commanded to do.
Yeah, his AI is broken. And you wonder why we were able to enslave such a stupid race.
Oh.
Oof.
He will say, yes, that is why we do not give them full AIs. So,
They should
why?
stay in the kitchen.
Yo, speaking of kitchen, NV7 goes to make some fucking celebratory cupcakes for this amazing ruse.
Let us
God.
let us go deliver the prisoner then.
Yes, let's do so. I'll go over and pick up Oren Ring, double check his restraints.
I have a question. Who's wearing the Aslanti glove? The
Which one was the glove again?
Aslanti glove was the thing that Distel made that is disgusting.
Oh, the captain has it.
Oh, yeah,
the captain.
The meat glove.
I think it was the captain.
Alright.
I don't
I'm good about
remember
the
that, but it's been a couple weeks. So
He
it's
skinned a
possible.
hand off of an Aslanti and turned it into a glove in order to get past biometric things.
I thought Septimus had it, but sure, I'll have it. I don't care.
I think it's the thing that I am human enough to probably pass, whereas Belistar isn't human.
Yeah, but you're not fascist enough. And as we all know, fascists
mean-
aren't human.
You say that I'm not fascist enough. Do you really know that though?
You're right. You are British.
Ooh.
Exactly.
All right, so you head out. Let me bring back up the map here. Where I put the map?
Hey, where are we?
There's. You are down. You would be heading into B1 from the docking area. The docking area would be south of here, not on this map. So, you get up. You escort. Is anyone staying with the ship? Nada.
I haven't
Then.
been getting no new orders.
Does that mean you're staying with the ship, or are you heading and following?
Until I get an order, I guess I'll just stay with the ship.
I mean, it would be up to Battlestar at this point.
Uh,
If any of us stay with the ship.
no, let's all go.
Okie dokie.
All right.
Probably gonna need everyone's expertise on this.
So you head out.
I know for sure we're gonna need NV7 and Septimus. Absolutely.
And then
What
I'll
about
write dice
cupcake?
to keep us alive.
Yeah, if Dice still really wants to stay behind and he
I
requests to do
really
so, I'll
don't
let him.
care.
So you head out. You head into the B1. You see a guard there in the B1 corridor there. She's on the right side. She sees you come in, looks up, doesn't seem to bat an eye until Dystel comes in, and she looks at him a little strangely. She sees NV7. NV7. Roll a bluff, but you can use your intelligence instead of your charisma if you want. This is a bluff
All
to
right.
act like you're not a sentient robot.
I rolled a 4.
Oh my god.
Yeah, that's my rolls, man. I mean, you should just assume at this point.
What's the total then?
8.
8 with your intelligence? Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I see. You just rolled it like that. That's cool that you can do it. Oh, because you don't have ranks in it.
Can I help him sell it by any chance?
Sure. How are you helping him sell it?
We're trying to prove he doesn't have all of his AI. I'll be
Okay.
complaining. I'll complain about the lack of functionality that
Okay.
he has.
Let's see what a bluff would have been.
If I'd have gotten the newer one with the updated software
Same.
from 50 years ago instead of just 5 years ago, we'd be all good.
Yeah.
Don't you? We need the doctor patient.
Go ahead and do a bluff, and I'm sure it'll be high, unless you roll a 1.
Let's see here. You said a bluff. I get to roll d6 for that. Ooh, I only
Yes, you
rolled
do.
a 1 on the d6.
Ooh.
You may be getting your wish here. Oh, well, that's close.
Oh wow.
4.
Oh wow.
4 plus 1 is 5 plus 12, though, is still 17.
17. She has a chance of seeing through that. She gets a +4.
Okay.
And she rolled a 4. So 8.
That is 4 consecutive 4s.
That is a little weird.
So
So-
it's good.
She'll actually look at you, look a little concerned at first, and then seem to be okay with it. And she says, to you, you should get that checked out. Then, if you were to go to the maintenance room, you should talk to a certain Aminishka. God, why? Amnishka.
Manishka.
Yeah, she should be able to fix it. She's the main engineer for our robots.
Oh, fantastic. Come on, you heap of bolts. Let's go.
NV7 commences going protocols.
Just to inquire, my Captain, which room exactly is the maintenance room?
Ah, yes. If you were to go past the clerk and go through the hallway, go to the right, it'll be... She'll actually just take out a pad and show you on the map, because it's easier. It's
Is it
B7.
V7. Is it that one? Okay.
So, where to? Oh, the rest of you, now it's your first time in here, you actually see there is an airlock. As you come through the door into this corridor, you do see an airlock out to the outside. It looks to be a large airlock with a circle with pointed stars on the circle. You can actually look out and you see cameras up on the sides and stuff looking in. Looking around, you see 2 cameras in this corridor, in the 2 corners. But yes, where to? You're gonna head to the clerk.
Will the maintenance room get us to the computer that NV7 needs to get control of to get the codes and stuff that we had talked about before? Didn't we need some codes to get back in the area, like
You would.
12 and 13 or something?
You would definitely need some codes. You're not sure if B7 would or not.
Worth a shot.
Well, we're gonna give this a shot. I have telepathy to a creature I can see.
Okay.
I am going to shoot Septimus a message, which he can reply to in his head.
Okay.
And that is, should we maybe take NV7 to the maintenance room so he can procure codes for us to get through the doors?
I do think that might be a smart idea. Yes. At some point, I doubt they're going to keep opening the doors for us. After all.
So then I think that's where we head next to, Greg.
Okay. So to
And
get
I'll
to
inform everyone that's with us. Now, did I still stay back at the ship? Because it was his choice.
I was just waiting for orders. Everyone started going.
Oh yeah,
So...
you said at one point that everyone can go, and I think he just went with you.
Okay, well then I'm going to make sure everyone in their head hears the message that we're going to head to the maintenance, so we're all on the same page. I'm not sure if NV7 can get telepathy from me, though.
Yes, I can.
Okay, then he'll also... Oh, I'm in his fucking head.
Oh, you missed it, Chrysanth. At the beginning, we were talking about how we're gonna do a reverse prison break. Just break in, drop off Orangeg, and then leave.
Leave.
But yes. Okay.
We'll be like,
so
now this is a sticky situation.
And just fuck off.
Yep. You head into the B3 room there, and you go left down this corridor. You head into this other room. Once going into the room, you see that it has around a bunch of uncomfortable chairs. Chairs that look like they would only be comfortable for people who are human and of a certain height and all that kind of thing. If you look to your right, you see a door. It looks to be a pretty sturdy door. You see a pad next to it. You're pretty sure that door's locked. But you see a doorway over on the left side that heads into an area with a clerk and a couple more chairs, and a door behind him which would lead into the rest of the station, basically. A hallway that would lead you to the rest of the station, including the maintenance area. So you either need to go right through the secure door, or you need to go through the clerk over at B3 and into the hallway that could lead you to the maintenance area.
Since we got the prisoner, are we being escorted? The prisoner Orangeg, are we being escorted, or is that being left to us?
That has been left to you. He is, the dock worker is continuing to offload the ship.
Okay.
He was going to, but the bluffing from Ballister basically took him off the scent.
Okay. I'll leave the choice to the captain then, which way we go.
Yes, okay, so you head to the clerk. You see a camera above his station, and you see the clerk sitting behind it. The clerk that Septimus saw before, same one is there.
Udilius.
Yes, Udilius. Or Idilius.
Because
Ludilius, sorry.
Yeah, Udilius.
And he's typing away at his console as you come in, and he looks up at you and says, "Oh, I see that more of you have come. Oh, that is the prisoner you must speak of. What a nasty, disgusting creature. Ugh. Nonetheless, let me go ahead and put you in the system here." And he starts hitting the keyboard. And he says, "I don't have any information on this prisoner. Is this a new prisoner?" "Okay, what is the name?" "Yes, the system requires the name of the prisoner."
Rug.
Grug Grug O Jelly.
Grug Jamboree.
This guy has no reason to doubt you. You don't have to roll anything. And
Caveman reptoid.
and he says, "Yes, take that vial thing to processing. Just go through that door." And he points behind him, and
Is
says,
it the same door to go to the maintenance area too?
"It's the door that leads to a hallway that leads to the maintenance area." Yeah. Let me bring it up.
I will inform him as he's giving us access to that. I will then turn and go, "You see that bucket of bolts and wires over there?
Yes, the robot. What about it?
It's a malfunctioning piece of junk that I have to take to maintenance to get fixed."
Yes. Through the door, go take a right, then take a left. It'll be the door on the right. He basically tells you B7.
I look at him, I go like, protocol. Didn't want you to see me not at the prisoner area when I was there.
Yes.
So I'll turn around and go, "Okay, bucket of bolts and disgusting foul beast. Move."
V7 marches along.
Okay. You go to the door.
Whenever we get back on the ship.
I imagine that when you said, "All right, bring him to processing," y'all go through the door and it's a giant food processor. We just look at Orange and like, "Oh man, it sucks to be you, dude."
It's a wood chipper. The wood chipper with
It's
a
a
blender on the
spam
inside.
factory.
Yeah.
We find out how the jam is made.
The jam, it's made of this. It's always
Soylent
been made of
Green.
this.
You go to the door in V7 and it doesn't open for you.
And V7 sees a door that won't open for him, and he has to resist against every single one of his natural born inclinations not to hack through that door and splice it. His hands are literally shaking.
Nice. Well,
Does it open for me when I get to it?
yeah, you have the key card from Tamrin, right?
Yes.
And you have the Aslanti glove.
Yep.
You head over to the door and you scan the card. You put the hand up to it, and it opens up.
Whew. Okay.
Hey, wow, the common nerd. $20 super chat saying, "All right, boys, I'm off to do some things. Have fun and keep up the great work." I wouldn't call their work great, but I can agree that they should have
And I
fun.
refuse to have fun. I am
Oh, well, there you
deliberately
go.
not going to enjoy myself just to be a contrarian asshole.
All right, I'll refund you the money. But I'm sure Iridai appreciates it.
Very echoing.
I am echoing a little bit here and
You're the
there.
common nerd. That was very nice of you.
That was very nice of you. Thank you.
It's their fault, Jesse. It's their fault.
Bye, commenter. And with that, also, thank you, Dubsteppin, for resubscribing for a long time. Where is it? A mere 11 months. I appreciate it, man. It's been a while seeing you. Thanks for showing up.
Oh man, you need better taste.
Ooh. He's actually a nice guy. He came to my house the other month. Anywho.
I went to your house. You called the cops. What the hell?
Yep. If you
At your
came to
house,
my
under
house
the
in
customs.
V7, I just called you NV7. If you came to my house lazy, you would never have to leave. I tell you what.
You're always welcome here. I forgot your name.
Oh my goodness. You know, if I ever see you in real life, I'm probably going to call you lazy.
That's okay. I'm lazy. Oh man, my ego.
I can hear it deflating from here.
I didn't know I had any. And what little I didn't even know I had is now gone.
Oh. So you
I'd come visit. But customs would stop me.
That's true. They say, "Excuse me, sir, you're British." No, they don't.
Exactly. No culture and refinement over there.
That's not true. We have
No, it's Louisiana. He's right.
yeah, I was trying to think of something, but nothing came to mind. We have the KFC new double chicken sandwich where it has 2 patties of chicken rather than bread.
What are you talking about?
That's a real thing
So
they just came out with.
cholesterol. A lot of cholesterol then. Okay. If you want to be proud of that, by all
I
means.
love it.
For God's sake, open this door. We're going on tangents.
The door opens and you see the hallway go far down to your right, and at one point it tees off, goes left as well. Processing, you see above the door, right ahead of you when you open this door, the door right across the hall, there's a sign that says processing on it. NV7, are you heading to the maintenance area?
NV7 kicks Orangeg in the back towards the processing door that heads towards the maintenance area.
Roll an attack.
Oh, man, I don't have unarmed.
Just roll a strength check.
Okay, I can do that.
Oh, you hit. You all see a thud as he kicks Orangeg, and you hear Orangeg go, oh.
I'm going to turn to the captain and just... do you want me to accompany the vest and get him processed while you deal with the bucket of bolts, Captain?
That sounds good.
This way, you piece of shit. And just hand on Origeg's shoulder and into processing. So, B6.
Okay. You head into processing. The door opens for you. No, sorry. You head up to the door. Nothing happens.
I forgot about that. I've got the key code.
So, anyways, NV7 and Septimus start heading away.
No, we're not. It's NV7 and Captain K. Ren.
Oh,
Yeah,
yes.
the captain.
We're so bad with
So-
names, Greg.
I know.
I have a question. Greg. What's it? Is it scanning for Islanti in particular, or just like the human, or?
As far as you can tell, it is specifically looking for Islanti bloodline.
Not facility personnel?
Correct.
No. This is a terrible, terrible security measure. If it's just
Well, you had to have
scanning
a key
for-
card too, but yeah.
Okay, yeah, that makes much more sense.
But what is
I
Dice
think
still
that's
going to do
it.
as well? Dice, does he want to go into processing or with the captain and NV7?
Odds I go to processing. Evens I go the other way.
Okie dokie.
Evens, and that's a wasted nat 20 for the night.
Alrighty. So Septimus, you are stopped by a door. The infamous door, always in the way.
Roll initiative.
Roll initiative.
How possible would it for me to try and use what computers I do have to try and hack in? So
Yeah, you can try to hack in.
recognize me. Okay, I'm
No
gonna
one.
try that.
You don't.
once.
You look around. You don't see any guards in this hallway.
Canvas.
You don't see any cameras.
Okay.
It's kind of bad of them.
Either way, I'm still gonna act like it's just like a glitch or something, be annoyed, and then try and subtly hack in as best I can, and try and give myself permission, at least to this one door,
Okie dokie.
or at least to the doors of this room, if that's even possible. I don't know what if it would be.
Mm-hmm.
I assume
Go
that would be
ahead
just
and roll.
straight computers.
Computers or engineering, depending how you want to go about it.
Pretty good on the dice. Computers is much better. So that would be... I am so tired for math. 18 plus 9 is
27.
27, something like that. Sorry, I'm so tired.
No, with some time, you are able. You go to the data pad on this thing. You get root access to it, and you're able to override this door. Unfortunately, this thing does not allow you to connect to the system as a whole, but it will open this door.
Is it possible to connect to the other door in the room, or is it just this one door? Just to check. Like, is it like on a closed system where I can't? So I can't. Do
You'd
the
probably
base,
have
but
to go
do
to the security room in order to give yourself access to all doors and do something like that.
And I guess that'd be what, B4.
You would know that B4, based on the map he gave you, is a prisoner. What do you call the room where they go in and you can meet family or whatever?
Holding.
Visiting room.
Oh, visitation. Yeah.
Based on the map, you're pretty sure it's B5.
Wait, they have prisoner visitation in a black site prison.
Yeah, the conjugal ring's right over there.
Jesus, all right. Not a bad prison to be in then.
Well,
black
keep in
cycles.
mind, visiting prisoners isn't always.
Bless you.
I said family, but it doesn't mean it's family.
Okay, that makes sense. Okay, I'll usher Owen Gag into processing them.
I missed this. Yes, Chrysantha has chicken instead of bread.
Bless you.
Who's dying?
Distill.
Oh,
He forgot to wear. He forgot to wear his mask.
oh, he didn't wear his mask. You don't get to eat this month.
Oh God. No double-breasted chicken sandwich for you, Distill.
But I love breasts.
Your arteries are safe for this month.
You only
Hell
get the
of the arteries.
single-breasted
Give me the
women.
keys.
Oh God.
Anywho, a cat appears.
Look at that dog.
Oh, that's not a dog.
You told me it was a dog.
What up, dog? He does act like a dog. Anywho, you head into this room. Looking into the room, this is B6. This bleak room contains an intimidating desk with a single bright light shining down on it. One side of the room has a pair of showers that lack any privacy, a nearby bin for clothing that holds a single towel, and a row of hooks holding several sets of prison overhauls. You also see there is a guard. He's obviously a guard. He has a guard uniform. He's wearing armor. But you see in his hand a broom. And he's going around and shuffling the ground, pushing things around, trying to clean up whatever's on the ground in this room.
Okay.
He sees you come in. You see a look of annoyance that someone who doesn't want to be where he is. But then he sees... What's his name again? He sees
okay.
Grug O'Jelly.
Oh, good.
and gets a look of disgust on his face.
I do it. One more piece of shit to add to the cells.
He comes over and says, "Yes, I don't like it at all. Let me, shall I help you with this procedure?"
If you would be so kind, I would appreciate it. Best to get this over with and get him locked up.
Yes, very well. Let's... Beast? Manacled. First we must take off his clothes. This foul thing. In the meantime...
Great. I don't want to swap with Cetrus retroactively.
NV7 and Ballastar and Distill. You head to B7 to the maintenance block. Because of your card and your Aslanti glove, you're able to open the door easily. You see there's a massive workbench that arcs across the eastern part of this room, piled high with engineering tools, scraps of metal, and robot parts. The sharp smell of ozone hangs in the air, coming from a large-scale electrical arc welder in the southern portion of the room. A door leads out to the west, which is one that you just came through. You also see an engineer here. Looks to be female, wearing some overalls, engineering clothes. And there are two, what you see is prison guards as well. A male and a female. They seem to be arguing over these undead that are outside. You hear them going on and saying, the engineer says, "We should repair the security bots and send them outside to take care of it." And then the male guard says, "No, we can take care of it. This should not be a problem. We can go out in our suits and take care of the undead ourselves. We do not need your robots to kill them. We can do it ourselves." She continues, "Yes, but you will die. Why would you want to do that? That is so stupid. Just let me repair the drones and you can send them out." That's when they notice you come in. They look at the three of you, and the engineer speaks up and says, Yes, what is it?"
I leave the talking to Bellastar. I look at the undead and I go over there and check them out.
I was told you could help me fix my droid, and I'll turn over and look at NV7, and then point at it and point back to the lady engineer.
Okay. Your cat already bites your feet and knees in the middle of the night if he gets hungry? Oh my god, my cat will scratch things. Will scratch like doorways to get my attention at night if she's hungry. It's so annoying.
I once had a cat. She pulled a knife on me when I went to feed her.
Hello, Andrew. Wait, Charles Galaski, he was here. You know him? I think he was here. I think that's who his last name. Hello. Yes. What did you say? What did NV7 do?
What? NV7 didn't do nothing.
I thought you
NV7
just
sitting there,
said something.
standing there like a good little
Those are
droid.
just the voices in your head, Greg.
I'm definitely not gaslighting you. I would never do that, Greg.
Right, you've never done it in the past. The engineer says, the engineer lady, she will respond to you, and she will say, my name is Omenshka, and yes, I can look at your droid if you would like. You know what? You three are new here. You don't know much is going on. There are some undead ghost claw that are hanging out outside the airlock, outside on the surface of the moon, near an engine. They're constantly battering it and giving us power problems because they are slowly destroying one of our generators outside. Do you think we should send these two, or do you think we should send the security bots? I say we should send the security bots. Why take the chance to send human lives out there, Aslanti lives out there? But these knuckleheads want to go on their own. What do you think?
Are you saying you would trust the robots to do this? I look at the captain that, like, kind of look for their opinion before I really talk.
She will hear you kind of say that under your breath, I guess, and she'll say, they are programmed to do what they're programmed to do. They don't have a free will.
Nothing is better than experience, though.
So you agree with these knuckleheads that they should go out there and take care of it. I told you that's what you should do. The guy speaks up.
Yeah, that's what I think should happen.
Fine, go.
Gives the treats.
Charo is a drone show I watch on Sundays. Oh, that's cool. I didn't know he had that. Wow. I'm gonna have to talk to him about it. Charles is one of our players on the Star Wars game.
You gonna bail on him?
Bail Organa? Yeah, cats are nice. They're great, but they also want to kill you, and they'd eat you if you stop feeding them. But anyways.
It's just practical.
No. So anywho, once they leave, they'll go out on their own. You see them take 2 guns with them. This woman here, she told you her name was, I already forgot it. What is it? Amnishka. Thank you. And she says, so, what is wrong with your robot? Bring it over here.
As I'm moving NV7 over to wherever she pointed. I'm gonna talk to him in his head. You got an idea what I should tell her is actually wrong with you, or should I make something up?
Just tell her to run a simple diagnostics on me. Maybe that I'm not following the proper protocols, or whenever protocol inputs are given, the directives are followed aren't the ones that were given. She'll run a routine scan on me and try to reset everything to factory defaults, but my exocortex will be able to shunt any unnecessary breaches to my protocols. It'll look good on the paper, but it won't touch my sentience, Captain.
Oh, I wouldn't want that to happen.
No, Captain, you really wouldn't. There are 2 minds in here, Captain, and one always remembers.
I'll tell the lady that I need a simple protocol diagnostic done on it, because it's no longer taking basic commands. It does the exact opposite, or something totally unintentional to the project that I gave it to do.
Roll up a bluff or diplomacy. I mean, technically you didn't lie, but
That isn't a lie. It's NV7.
but yeah, I guess bluff.
Okay, let's see here. Bluff, huh? Well, I'm gonna roll bluff because I get the die with it.
Yep. You're much better
You
at
like
lying.
to believe. He believes NV7 isn't doing it on purpose.
What did you roll?
Okay, let's see.
You're rolling now. Cool.
16, and then a D6.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
5 is 21. 33.
She seems very convinced. She gives you that knowing nod and says, yes, these stupid robots sometimes will... You cannot blame them. You have to blame the programming that went into them, because that's all they are, is programming. They are nothing else than what they are programmed to do. So, I will... Are you sure you don't want to just dismantle it? I can always make use of the parts for other things.
Ooh, can I think about it for a minute?
Sure, take your time.
Kind of want to know what NV7 thinks whenever I say that, so I'm gonna tap into his head.
NV7 just shrugs.
Wouldn't be the first time, Captain. You know I always come back to you.
So I'll look like I mauled it over, and I'll be like, I don't feel like waiting 6 months for another droid. Could you see if you could fix this one?
And as you were saying that, NV7's looking at the security droids on the table, and you hear the tendril inklings of,
I could always use an upgraded chassis.
Can I have both of you roll perception?
oh yeah, sure, okay.
Me and NV7? Yeah.
I go back to looking at the undead.
19.
Are you gonna follow them out?
It depends. Do I observe any unusual behavior from the undead?
Oh no, I'm saying you can follow the two guards who said they're gonna go kill the undead if you want to go
Make sure they
find
never
out
come
about
back.
them.
I want to see if the undead are displaying unusual behavior. Otherwise, I'm just going to write these fuckers off.
I got a
Alrighty.
23.
23.
I got a 19.
Indeed.
23. The DC was actually 20. 23. You actually do see up on the wall. It's just a small glass circle. You see a camera in this room too.
I'm going to, since NV7 can hear my telepathy, I'm going to nail him with my telepathy and say, and mention the camera to him, so just so he knows it's there.
Okay.
NV7 nods.
Dice
Very
still.
Subtle nod.
Yep.
I'll ask Dicesteel if he knows what's going on with these undead.
You turn around and Dicesteel's not there. Dicesteel, you had followed the guards to see what undead they were talking about and look and get an observation of it. They'll keep talking. They keep talking themselves up and how they're gonna easily take care of these things. Yeah, no problem. Let's get in our environmental suits and go out there. They open the door to the prison cell. To the prison block, sorry. And they turn to you, and one of them seems to think and says, the woman of the two guards says, "Are you sure you belong here? Do you have permission to go into this part of the cell block?"
Do you have any reason I should not? I am following you.
Who are you?
I'm a doctor.
So you're working...
I might need someone on hand who would heal you if you got damaged.
I see. Well, we are going through... Actually, let me see if that's true. I have somehow gotten all my sheets out of order. All sheets. Oh, there it is. Yes. They'll say, "Oh, well, we are going through the infirmary," so that actually makes a little bit of sense. So go ahead and roll a bluff. It's not a very hard one, but it is.
Say
definitely-
there's barely any of that that's off. 15 plus.
Good enough.
Yeah.
They let you through. They don't even stop you. You can walk through with their key card and activation of the door. They go into this central area. It looks like a junction that stands in the center of this place that goes to four other spheres of the complex. They head to the southwest one. And inside this place is an infirmary, actually. With its bright lighting, sterile-looking instruments, and white walls, this area is clearly a place of medicine. A metal...
I breathe deep and feel somewhat relaxed.
Yep. A metal gurney is in front of some of the cabinets that line the southern half of the room. A large airlock door stands in the northern wall, adjacent to a smaller exit to the northeast, which you just came through. So there is an airlock at the north end of this room, but the rest of this is an infirmary.
Are there any lab coats or whatnot that the normal medical staff here would use?
There is a closet with a couple in there. You also see there's a desk in this room, and behind the desk you see someone else in a lab coat. The guard, the female, speaks up and goes, "Oh, how are you doing, Dr. Threnerex? This is a new physician to the complex. I believe he is working. You probably know about his arrival." The doctor looks at you, a male guy with wearing a doctor's suit, black hair, comes to a widow's peak, purple eyes, and says, "No, I do not know about this at all. That is very interesting."
What was the name that Melistar was using? Dr. K. Ren? Or, sorry,
Yes.
Captain K. Ren?
Yeah.
I am here with the ship dropping of supplies, Dr. K. Ren. My captain referred to me as to make myself useful while I am here, waiting for him to finish his processes. Apparently there is, well, not a need for a medical professional when it comes to moving prisoners and the like. These ones mentioned something about undead, and I took an interest. It was convenient that they led me to your medical facility, as this was my original destination.
Very interesting indeed. Yeah, there are undead out that door in the north. And with that, you see the guards start suiting up in a uniform to go outside onto the surface of the moon. You can actually see through the windows of this airlock that's to the north. And out there, sure enough, you see two weasel-looking creatures, but their skin is blackened. Their eyes are glowing blue, and they're just roaming around. You see one of them idly go up to this machine sometimes and just pound on it randomly, and then stop, give up, look about. You noticed that they are the same race as the Tamarin, the rat-like, weasel-like creature that helped you disguise yourselves. There are two of them.
Do they seem to be displaying any signs of intelligence?
Roll a sense motive, but you can use your intelligence instead of wisdom if you want.
Oh, they are the same. So,
Actually, and a very perceptive thing to ask would be, are they even wearing space gear? Or
the undead?
Yeah, the
That's
undead
actually
are
a
not wearing... that's true. You actually see remnants of space gear. One of them is completely out of its gear. The other has ripped pieces of it all around him.
That was a 17 for sense motive.
Actually, I would say this would be mysticism. And since it's
Mysticism,
mysticism, means you can use your
Same
other
number.
skill. No, remember, for
If
mysticism...
it's was it physical or
I think it's life science, right?
life science
Or physical. I can't remember one of those.
Then that would be 20.
20. Okay. With the 20,
Wait, no, that would be so plus 9 is that would 2021.
okay. One of them, at first you think there's nothing weird. But with a 21, eventually they turn towards the airlock, and you can see it locks eyes with you. The eyes definitely look dead, but it locks eyes with you, and then continues to go elsewhere. One of the guards eventually comes up to the window, and it immediately, once the guard comes to the window, it immediately turns and gets agitated and starts heading towards the window, bangs uselessly pretty much on the side of this airlock.
That seems directed. Interesting.
The guard will say, is the male guard, he says, yes, they don't seem to... whenever we come by this airlock, they always get agitated and try to attack us, but they're stupid undead, and they don't know that they can't get in this way.
Interesting.
In the meantime, back to Septimus and... who was with you? Anybody?
Orangag.
No one. Orangag, yeah.
For God's sake, you
Just
you
Orangag.
say it wrong. You call him
I was trying to
Orangong.
think of someone else who's here. Oh, man. Yes. But you take Glug Glug, Jelly, into the processing room. The man will start removing his clothes. He actually just takes out scissors and cuts them off. And then every once in a while, the man actually attacks Orangag. He just kicks him or punches him and calls him a filthy beast.
I mean, I'm sure Orenga can take it, so I don't react.
He can take it because both times it is thud and do nothing.
Can I, while this is going on, I'm just going to scan around the room quite intently looking for cameras.
Looking for what?
Cameras. Or security, some way for
Cameras.
security
Oh, yes,
to
yes.
monitor this room.
I didn't understand because of the accent. That's fine. Sorry. Where I come from, we call them cameras.
I am also slurring my words a little because I am so tired.
Yeah.
Though I did get a 30 on perception.
A 30? Yes.
Yeah.
You notice there are 3 cameras in this room on each wall. And they are just small little glass holes on the wall.
If I take them, is there any area of this room that looks like it wouldn't be on camera?
Do a perception
From where they're
check.
positioned? That's pretty good again.
But yeah, this would be
25.
a intelligence base.
Oh,
Perception
okay.
check.
Does that change anything? 26.
26. You look around and you think to yourself, very efficient. Can't really see a place that they don't see.
Oh,
Perhaps under the table.
One point I forgot to mention before. Wearing the full armor, I assume that armor came with helmet.
If you wanted to, yeah.
Okay, so I'm wearing that to obscure the face, just in case.
Sounds
And
good.
I'm going to approach the gentleman doing the processing.
Okay.
Would you be able to oversee the process for me very quickly? I just realized my captain, when we arrived, asked me to attend to a matter with security. I best not piss her off.
Yes, I guess that's fine. Technically, protocol says you should always have at least one guard. Roll diplomacy.
Yep. Natural 20
Okay.
for 28.
But I can take care of this filth, no problem.
You are too kind, thank you. I will be back as soon as I can, so you're not left alone with such a beast.
Before you go, perhaps you can just help me tie him down here. And he goes over to the table, and you see there's these hookups under the table that are bolted to the ground, and he hooks up manacles to grub Ojelly.
Orangag's like, the chains of conformity are chaining me down.
I will help chain. Go jelly.
Orangag says, Zia Eduardo says, I don't like this, but that's fine.
And my intent then is to, well, go to security very quickly.
Okay.
Passing back through the door that I did have register me. So
Okay.
it will
You go
actually
through
open.
that door. You're out in the hallway.
Well, I know where security is 'cause I got the map before.
Yeah. You can head to the door to security. The door doesn't open or anything.
Check again for cameras around me.
In the hallway, don't see any cameras.
I'll try and do computers again to gain access.
Okie dokie.
It's worth a shot because fuck it, why not? Okay, that's 19 plus.
You rolled a 19. Wow.
9, 28, I think.
Sure enough, with enough time, you're able to get through this door and you get it unlocked. But that will take you a bit of time to reprogram it.
Yep. No worries.
Going back to NV7 and Ballastar. Is Ballastar back? He is.
Yeah, I'm here.
Oh, cool. Sorry about that. She will go up to NV7, and she looks around NV7, finds a jack, plugs into it, has her data pad out, and she is indeed going to try to reset you.
Here's the thing, Greg. I
Okay.
know you don't know that much about the Starfinder system, and I know for a fact that you do not understand the full technicalities of computers and the computer-based systems, right?
Go on.
I'm just confirming that you don't, do you?
Oh no, not that well. I know the
no,
basics.
because no
of
one
hack-
does.
Yes. I was gonna have a pose check.
Because if we wanted to be real here, based on a sentient level computer, that is a tier 8 computer. She'd have to roll 175.
Yes. But nonetheless, she is going to try. But we'll also say this. I don't think there's a way that she can shut you down while you're sentient and up and aware, right?
No, not
Also
really.
gonna see if I can't help him in this by asking her a bunch of questions and making it like harder for her to concentrate on what she's doing.
The real
Okay.
check would be, and this actually is a thing that is done, is
Okay.
counter hacking. I will counter hack her hack to give her the illusion of the results she wants.
Yes, that's what I was gonna say. That's actually exactly what I was gonna say. I was gonna say we do an opposed hacking roll, and if you win, you can basically do what you can make her believe what you want her to believe.
Yes.
And Ballister can help with this. With I guess you're gonna try to it'd be like bluff or diplomacy, depending on how you go about it.
I'm gonna use bluff because that's my thing.
Technically, it could be a lot of things, even intimidate, but
I could use intimidate too.
it's up to you, depending on how you want to go about it. If you're just trying to get her attention, or are you trying
I'm
to
gonna
like,
use-
yeah.
I'm gonna use bluff, and I'm gonna be like, well, you gotta understand. This one time I asked him to get me lunch, and he got me breakfast. And this other time, I asked him to open up this airlock, and he opened up the exact opposite one. And this other time, I told him to go shut down, and he shut down the entire navigation system. And I'm just gonna keep going like that.
Yes, I get it. Please, I'm trying to concentrate.
Oh, wait, why are you in there? I didn't say that he had any problems with his optics. I said his problem was.
This is not his optics. Let's see. All right, she's gonna roll.
So is that a bluff or diplomacy, according
Bluff.
to you? Okay. Let's see. 3 on the d6. Oh shit.
She got a 23.
I got a
Uh,
32.
That's good because I have rolled a 1.
Oh, roll again.
Did you just
Oh,
make this
no.
harder? Captain.
I rolled a 5 on my second d20.
Okay.
Altogether, I don't know if this helps at all. That would be a 16.
For this, you start saying a story, which you realize would be involve knowledge of the Pact Worlds, like intimate knowledge of the packed worlds, and then you immediately have to like stop yourself, like, oh shit, and you lose like that advantage you had to trying to help out.
Okay.
I told him to move cargo A to smuggling compartment cargo B, and he just left it on the floor. Oh wait.
On an Epsilon station, I mean,
On Absalon Station, we were at the bar and we were drinking.
yeah.
Never mind. Never mind.
I told him to turn on the cameras for my award-winning reality TV show. You can catch it on this channel at 5.
Check your guilds when you got time, Greg.
Okay.
It's dolphin porn. What the hell, Distill?
All right. All
Sorry
right,
about
I
that,
got it.
Daisy.
But computer is 32. Nonetheless, you rolled 10 more than her. You can fabricate anything you want to do, and she'll believe it. She is trying to reset you to some type of default programming. In fact, she was going to come in here and see that this was not Aslanti design at all, and even that you were able to mask.
Yeah. I give her, from what my experiences of decoding the Aslanti AI pulled off the ship, I perfectly replicate the Aslanti user
nice.
interface and give her the exact diagnostic sheet that she was looking for.
Okay. Yep. And she resets it and she goes, ah, yes. Should be.
Telepathically,
Mhm.
sorry, bit of delay. No, go on.
Oh, I was gonna say she goes, ah, yes, everything is good now. This robot should be reset to its default programming. Just be sure to reset it more often in the future, she says to Ballister.
Could you show me
Telepathically,
how to do that?
telepathically. Oh, it interject into Battlestar's mind before he gets any crazy ideas.
Captain, do you see anything in this room you would like me to integrate with?
Is there anything in the room, any type of console, terminal, or anything that I could hack?
I'll take a look around the room after I like almost screw up the story and she's finishing up her upload to the diagnostic. Do I see anything that might
Okay.
give us the access we need?
You look around.
You need a computer's check?
This would be, yes, a computer's check would work.
Okay.
You're basically looking for a level computer that's good enough to do what you want and connect it to the prison network.
I don't use that one very often. I need to look up what it is.
Could I just turn my head and look around the room too?
Yep.
NV7 likes to integrate when the captain watches.
I got a 17.
Oh, man.
But if it's for identifying technology, it's a reduced.
This
Blah,
would
blah,
be
blah.
identifying the tier and whether it's hooked up to the network. I would say that would count.
Yeah, so that's a reduced 5 to the check.
Okay, so it's a 20.
I have an idea.
Two. He has an idea.
Yes.
You said perception or computers?
Computers. You could do
Okay,
computers
well-
or intelligence-based perception. Up to you.
I'd rather do intelligence-based perception.
Alrighty.
That will be 11 plus. I just get my intelligence bonus. Is that what it is?
And your ranks in perception.
Oh, and my ranks in perception? That would be a 20 then.
Okay. 20 and a 22. You look around here, and you do see, in the back, it looks like a slightly opened closet. And back there, you don't see the terminal you're looking for. You do see 3 more security bots just in that closet, like you saw that came onto your ship. And then another dismantled one across the workbench here. Other than that, you actually do not see the type of computer that you would need to do this here. From
Well,
what you
I
can
would,
tell, there's no connected computer. You see she has her data pad, which might be able to be used, but she keeps it on her.
Oh, good. Is she near me?
Sure.
All right. I tell SA to remote hack that.
Okay. Go ahead and roll for essay.
I'll try once again to talk her ear off and see if I don't fail this time.
Okay, go for it again.
I get the bluff check.
27.
27.
This one's much better.
That's actually
I
really
rolled a
close. I have to go look it up.
12, 24.
Do you remember the actual DC? It was tier times what?
Oh, gee. It's, No,
I always
don't.
hate
It's
it. I
been
always
way
have to
too-
look it up.
Way too long.
I know.
It's been way too long.
Oh, look, they have a
Those-
Starfinder hacking simulator.
Yeah.
Does this thing actually work? This is cool. Wait. I don't know what this is. I take it back. I give
I'm about to
up.
break up my book.
I'll look it up
And
later.
I don't feel like taking out my book.
No, you're good. I'll look it up in a second. For now, I'm gonna go to back to Dystil, who
I was hoping you were gonna have the reply from the captain first.
Reply
Oh.
to what?
well, yeah. At this point, you get a feed from. You're sending a video feed, right?
Yeah, a discreet one.
Yeah, you get a feed over your on your data pad to look at, and it's just a small feed. You can blow it up, full screen it if you want, and it's Dystil showing you the undead ghost claws outside. Look like little weasel-like undead creatures that are outside with blue eyes.
Okay.
And bottom text will say med lab.
Yeah.
Or infirmary or whatever it was.
I guess I'll text them back. I'm a little confused. Are they in the med lab?
Just outside space lock.
And while you're saying that, while you're typing that, the two guards finish suiting up and they open the door into the airlock. They go in, they close the door, they open the after it depressurizes, they open the other door, and immediately they start combat with these undead ghost claws. One of them goes up with a sword of some sort, while the other stays back and continues to try to get angles and fire with their pistol at it.
The captain will be seeing that because I'm going to keep the feet up.
The battle goes for a bit. Mhm.
So, if I have anything left I can do, well, I was distracting her and then I leave her to it. Can I use what she said she had some drones she was going to send out there?
Yeah, she's going to send the security bots out there rather than sending the Aslanti guards.
Can I send the security bots out there once to help with the undead, and then when they're done with that, turn on the guards?
You would have to hack the security bots to do that.
Can NV7
Did it
do
react at all to me motioning to it?
Nope.
I'm
Damn.
gonna send that message to NV7 and see while he's hacking that pad if he can maybe also send that command.
To what?
To activate the security drones to go out and help kill the undead, and then when the undead are dead, kill the guards.
Well, she said it's not so much that they weren't activated; they were in disrepair.
The one she was working on was in disrepair. The others are just deactivated.
Oh,
So
you want
there's
me
a
to,
combo.
We would just remote turn them on and have her like lose her goddamn shit.
You can certainly try that if you wanted to.
Is that a thing that we're actually going to try to do? Because I think that would be.
You can always have them try to blast the doors open so the undead can get in. Distract a hell of a lot of guards right then.
Just have like the 3 drones just turn on and go rogue. Because they just follow basic orders. I can give them orders.
Can NV7 that he has that thing in his head, right? The other AI?
Exocortex.
Mm-hmm.
Why don't you let him have a little fun?
I have an exocortex and an Aeon stone that lets me communicate with technological constructs.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, yeah, have fun. Do some things.
I hate that the DC isn't just straightforward.
Well, the thing about it, Griffin, is
Oh, I found it.
in the book,
Hey guys,
It
I
has a-
gotta go.
it
I
has
gotta
a-
go.
it has a tier list.
You gotta go? Okay.
Yeah.
Alrighty. Wow. Interesting.
Yeah. Septimus is real tired too.
Yeah, I am near enough passing out right now.
Septimus,
It's a fight to stay awake.
how about we open your
How about you-
door and we'll see what you
How-
see, and then we can pick up next time.
Septimus, how about you just take some meth? British people already have terrible teeth anyway. No one will notice.
Wow.
Fuck you.
With the snarf.
I would come up with something. I would come up with something clever, but I'm too tired.
You open
All
this
right,
door.
that means we can get him.
Septimus, you do open this door. And inside you see dozens of holographic screens hanging in the air here, just hanging from the ceiling, surrounding a swivel chair and desk. The room is darkened, allowing the holographic images to be seen as clearly as possible. So it's dim light everywhere in this room. And then a door exits where you are, and then another one to the west, which you saw that when you came in. Where that probably led to was the clerk.
Yep.
You see two individuals here. One is on that swivel desk chair. You can't really make them out too well, but they are messing with the holo screens, looking at all the holographic displays of all the cameras. While the other guard seems to be standing in the corner, just looking somewhat vigilant, looking somewhat bored. But yeah, this is the security room.
To
And
check is that.
when the door
before we finish-
opens,
Oh, so good.
when the door opens, the guard immediately stiffens up and says, "You should not be here."
Just as I glance down before we spawn, does it look like there's an empty terminal anywhere that I could access? If
There seems to be
to-
multiple empty terminals in this place.
okay. So was it? They said no, it shouldn't be here.
Yeah, and they just said, "You shouldn't be here," and we can pick up from there next time.
Okay, that works.
Yeah. Daisto, you from your side, you see them fighting. They're not doing well. You immediately realize they made the wrong decision, as these ghost claws are tearing them apart.
I stifle my grin.
And every once in a while, they look towards you. Just eyes go right past, like that you're not even there.
Curious.
And you realize this is not the first time this has happened.
Not. It really isn't.
NV7, you hack into the datapad. What is it you're wanting to do?
How much compromising fan fiction is on this thing?
Just for people wondering, it's 15 plus 3 times the tier. So this is a tier 3 datapad. So it's
The
15 plus
24.
9, 24, and you got 27.
Yep. Yeah. And what I was referring to earlier is it goes by tier list. And
Yeah.
in the book, it goes from tier 1 to tier 9.
You've told me about
I-
this, yeah.
I think. It goes from tier 1 to tier 9. It gives examples up to tier
that's very-
5. It gives examples up to tier 5 and just says, we'll fill this in later.
I know that's
And
great.
androids are sentient
Yeah.
technological creatures which have their technical like hacking protocols are up there near like the same specs of like a dreadnought,
Yeah.
which they don't have
That's
any
amazing.
technical information for. So they're like, it could be anything.
I will say the security bots here are probably, they have different levels of hacking. It could go up to tier 4 based on what you're trying to do, or if you're trying to do basic, more lower level stuff, it could be a lower tier. But
Yeah. So basically, for PDA, I just get anything. I just run a broad spectrum siphon filtered. That's a fun word. To see if I can find anything relevant to
What up, John?
our current objective.
okay,
A couple.
you do find out that the security room is where most of these things are controlled. What is
Oh, thank
that?
God. Oh, I hope nobody goes to that room before I can get there.
He does.
Daisto, you look around, and strangely enough, you bump up against the counter.
It's just floating by in space. No, it's just floating by in space in front of
Well,
him.
he's not outside.
Oh, I thought he was. I thought he went with the troops outside.
No, he'd
I
be
mean, I'm
dead.
looking out the window, so whatever.
He's
it
just
could be,
watching him die.
okay?
Yeah. You're watching him being ripped to shreds. You just kind of subtly lean over, enjoying yourself. And you knock up against a syringe, a healing serum that just falls into your pocket, made from Spirian
candy.
Corp.
Ooh, piece of candy.
I do love how this entire session has been Orangate just being objectified and
Poor
brutalized. And this guy's like, damn, Distill, you looking thirsty. Here's a healing potion.
The guy
Yeah.
tries attacking Orangag
Special jam.
again
There's nothing.
and hurts himself.
This is good. This is
Okay,
good.
stripped naked, chained down, and still hurting people.
I'm just
But
so
anywho,
happy with this.
that occurs. You hack in. You find out about a bit more about the rest of the station.
Yeah.
With that hacking roll, I would say that although you cannot actively change anything with the cameras, you do find where all the cameras are in this building, and you can actually see what the cameras see.
Ooh, optimal.
There are two places.
Oh God, it's like a vest sex dungeon.
Roll
Is that
a
what's going on here?
roll a. I know I say this a lot, but it's another intelligence-based perception.
All
I
right.
mean,
Or
you're
intelligence
saying
based
vest
is not-
chained
no.
down. I don't know if you want to consider that a sex dungeon, but there is a chained down vest currently.
So that's intelligence plus my perception.
Yes,
Okay, so that would be a
intelligence plus your
26.
rank and perception.
26.
26, pretty good. You realize there are two places on this station that are completely dark and there are no cameras. Let me bring back up the map again. The first one is down here in security, which it makes sense because that's where they monitor the cameras. The second place,
Do I see Cauldron in there? Do I see Septimus in there?
there's no camera in there, so no.
Oh, you're so lucky.
And
You don't
also
see Septimus
notice-
anywhere else though.
B13 does not have any cameras. The top right.
Yeah.
Very strange.
Very suspicious.
I will say,
Yeah.
MV7 though
Point where
doesn't
the
see
med lab's
Septimus anywhere else. You could assume he's in one of these two locations.
The med lab is B9. And you are looking through the airlock on the north side of B9.
I would, for transparency's sake, relay that information to Ballastar, who I'm hope would telepathically wrangle that information to y'all.
Yeah.
Maybe. I don't know. I don't know the range of this telepathy.
Who knows? I'm
Um,
either going to be shooting some people or bluffing my way through. We'll find out next time.
We'll find out next time.
NV7 sitting there going,
Man, I am finally taking Septimus's warnings to heart and being subtle and doing my skullduggery protocols. I sure do hope he's proud of me and is also living up to the example he so assuredly hopes I am setting right now.
In his defense, either he will or it'll go to shit and he'll start shooting. So 50-50.
Captain, do you understand the words poetic irony?
But hey, that's only if he fucks up, if he doesn't get a high bluff or whatever. If he does, he should be able to pull it off. If he doesn't, then yeah, poetic irony could be engaged.
Time to put an arrow in the knee.
Mhm.
Thanks, Spirian, for those
One
bits,
place
by the
where
way.
I'm not suspicious.
What's that?
I went to the one place I'm not suspicious to be in.
yeah, he's cracking a brewski, watching the game. He's enjoying life.
You know, after watching Agatha Christie mysteries, it'll literally ruin all other mysteries for you. Because there's just nothing like Agatha Christie mysteries. But
True.
that's just my opinion. Anywho.
I need sleep.
Yep. All right, guys. Thank you all for joining. Sorry we had some technical issues, or rather, personnel issues. But we should be back next week, unless Greg does Art of the Bale again. But I'll put out notifications if I happen to do that. But otherwise, we'll see you next week, and we will see. We might wrap it up next week, or we might go another one, depending on how much you guys decide to interact with Tom Cool and
The
Mac
few
Murphy.
people that watch us deserve unwrapped.
I'm gonna be sad when this
Give them
ends.
raw.
This was fun.
Yeah.
NV7 suddenly says cupcake and the station
Chick
explodes.
of the Grove. I
Who
love
is that?
name. I love that name.
That's an awesome name. Gigolo of the Grove.
I have a question, Greg. Do you plan, when this game finishes, do you plan to have anything else following it? I can't remember if that's been discussed.
Not for a while.
No, not. I mean, I'd be willing to play a character if one of you want to, but we can discuss that offline.
Yeah, fair enough.
Night, y'all. Griffin,
All right.
catch you later.
Thank you, everybody. We will see you next time. Oh, and if you happen to buy from Coffee Brand Coffee, use coupon code Art of the Roll.
Oh,
Get
you see the
5%
way
off.
his feet puff out and his throat moves when he says it?
Why?
Because you're sucking on dick, boy.
Yes, the throat bulge. Anyways, I shouldn't have said that.
Yeah, can't go now.
Bye. Yes.